Hello, everybody. Thank you for being here today. I am going to give you a clear and practical way today to take stress out of change. So, if you're ready to stop procrastinating the change that you want to make because you're overwhelmed by the stress to get started taking it, watch this video because I'm going to let you leave today with a simple practice to release the stress and take the action. Um, Really quickly, if you're new to my channel, I'm Missy Hughes. I'm a procrastination coach. Welcome to Get It Done. We build tools here for understanding procrastination and for taking action. So if you find yourself procrastinating, go now and subscribe to the channel so you get updated every Friday when the new class releases and you're always in the know. So for today, we're going to talk about how to take the stress out of change. Change is stressful for several reasons. It's new and your body does not like new. Your brain is like, you're surviving on what you're doing now. Keep surviving, keep going, just stay like you are, even if you're not happy with it. You also have all these options. There are a million ways you can get started. It feels overwhelming, so it's just easier not to get started. That feels stressful. Both the starting feels stressful and the not starting also feels stressful. Compounding. You also have all these other things going on in your life. And when you start something new, it's kind of slow at first. So you are stressed that this new slow-ish thing is going to slow down the rest of your life too. And who's got time for that? We don't have time for that. So it feels stressful. But most importantly, the last reason that change is stressful is because you may not be certain that you have a safe place to make mistakes, to have different results than you think you're going to have, or to simply fail. And when you don't know if you're safe to not be okay, then you never want to put yourself in that maybe not okay place. So you procrastinate. You know you want something different in your life, but you don't do it because it doesn't feel safe to do it. So I have videos on those other parts that starting something new and your brain not liking it, that million ways of starting. Um, Today, I want to talk to you about that safe place. I want to tell you a story about a recent experience I had. I was with someone and I couldn't do anything right. Everything I did was wrong. If I was using the wrong tool, I should have been doing this and I was doing that. It didn't matter what I was doing. It was the wrong way or the wrong thing or the wrong time. It didn't matter. I was not right. I did not feel safe to be me. And here's why my initial reaction is, but I'm a good person. I'm a good person. Why is this person so against me? That reaction tells so much. I'm a good person, so when I'm doing this task, it should be perfect. What? It actually has nothing to do with each other. I'm a good person, so I'm like the best toothbrusher ever, or I'm like the best dishwasher, or my paintings are amazing. No, being a good person actually has nothing to do with the skills that I practice. But when I didn't feel safe because this person was sort of on me about all the things that I was doing wrong, I definitely my nervous system felt attacked. I felt under siege. I mean, I really did not feel safe. And I was trying to fix it. I was like bumbling around, trying to do the right thing, trying to be thoughtful, trying to be when it wasn't ever actually my actions that were the problem. I was just in the path of someone else's hard feelings. It had nothing to do with me at all. So I was trying to fix this thing because I felt very unsafe because I'm a good person and I can do things good, well, whatever. but it had nothing to do with me. So I was trying to fix something that was out of my power, out of my control. And of course, it didn't work. Um, when we try something new and we think, oh my gosh, I'm going to be terrible. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to do it. Oh my gosh, I don't know where to start, how to start, what I'm going to do. If I fail, then, it is way safer just not to get out there. My mentor calls it putting yourself in harm's way. And she's like, get out there, put yourself in harm's way. And it's like, it sounds terrible. That sounds terrible. Here's how it doesn't sound terrible. When you know that who you are as a person has nothing to do with the skills that you practice in your life, then you can be safe. When you know that I'm going to go try this new thing and it's going to be a train wreck. For sure, I will be very slow. I'm going to have to repeat it a bunch. It's going to feel very awkward. I'm going to do it wrong a whole bunch of times. Maybe people will laugh at me. I'm going to try it and probably I'll fail. It'll take me a long time before I feel comfortable. I'll probably have to try a bunch of different methods before I find the way that works for me. All during that time, those are skills that I'm practicing. They have nothing to do with my heart. Now I can put my heart into it. I can put love into each step. I can put thoughtfulness into the actions that I take. I can put my heart into my work, right? Whether my work is sweeping the hallway or whether it's doing something meaningful in my life. Whatever you want to do, whatever the change is that you're contemplating making, whether it's losing X number of pounds, whether it's switching your job, whether it's trying a new sport that feels terrifying, whatever the new thing is, you're a good person, and that new thing will always be just a skill that you're going to practice. It is not going to change your heart, might change your wallet, might change some things in your life. Hopefully, you want it to be there for good change in your life. But the really important part is your efforts in learning a skill will not change you as a good person. You're a good person, that's a done deal. It's a done deal. They don't have anything to do with each other. So if you're worried, I'm going to kind of stink at this new skill for a while, you are. It's true. Let that be there. When you're learning a new skill, you sort of stink at it at the beginning. That's okay. That's okay. It doesn't change who you are. So the real stress of change is that, oh, I'm not safe because I'm going to be terrible. And that part of it is where you get to change. You get to make the choice of seeing yourself as separate from the skills that you practice, seeing the good that you are as just a done deal. The stress is you're safe to sort of be a mess over here. You're safe to be a train wreck in a new skill when you're new at it, because you can always come back to that anchor of it's okay. I'm tired. That's right. I'm learning something new. I'm still a good person. Who I am coming to this base and raw. Now, listen, some of you, and I know you. I know you because you're here because you procrastinate in some way. I know that you're like, yeah, but I'm not actually a good person. Actually, I do sort of suck in all of these ways, all of them. Right? I know you because I am you. This is a skill. This is something I'm practicing. I've been practicing. I'm in it now. I'm going to be in it the rest of my life. It's that idea of being okay with being okay. Being okay with not being okay. Whether you are upset or tired or just a mess somewhere, those things don't mean that you're not a good person. They don't mean that you're a failure. So a lot of times this safety that I'm talking about, it's not somebody else criticizing us. I told you a story about someone criticizing me, but that just allowed me the platform to see it so very clearly. Usually it's me criticizing me. It's you criticizing you that creates the unsafety. And the beautiful part about hearing that, about knowing that, about experiencing that, is you can start the belief that I am okay, whether I'm not okay over here or whether I am okay being okay. This isn't a pride issue. It's not that you're being boastful. Telling yourself that you're safe just means I can try something and not be amazing at it. It means that you can try something and know that you've got a good heart behind it, because I know that you do. I know that I do, even though there are a lot of things that in my life I have really had a hard time believing good things about myself for whatever reason. Right now, I want to offer you that you're safe. I want to offer you that as you contemplate some sort of change in your life, you can go into that change and look at it as a skill that you're going to build. And that really is the magic of that safety. Separating the who you are as a person and the heart that you have from the skill that you're learning when you try something new. So the answer of trying something new without stress is focusing on your safety as a good person, as a good heart. And I have a video that can help you with being a mess the whole way through the process. So watch the video on being a mess and focus on you being okay, being you, being safe, being a good person. Thank you.